Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video to the channel. Welcome to Monday's Runescape League's Relic reveals. So if you guys are brand new to the channel, please make sure to hit that subscription button. Please like the video if you enjoy the content, and make sure to drop your comments down in the comment section about the 3 relics we're going to go through today. Now, if you haven't seen the video I did a little bit earlier on, going through this week's updates and a couple of changes which have happened to construction and trophies, that'll be in the corner of the video, as well as some of the videos we did over the weekend, as we did do a couple of double uploads. That'll be in the corner of the video and also the description if you want to go and check it out. And just before we jump in, I want to say a massive thank you for you guys for watching all of these Runescape League relic reveals. They've been so good in terms of view counts, likes, subscriptions, and all that good stuff as well. So if you guys can continue with that, that would be amazing, and I would really, really appreciate it. So without further ado, let's go and jump in and see the relics we're going to go and get for today. So for Monday, the 3rd of August, we're going to get the relics Devout, Rejuvenated, and Perfektion. Now, this is going to be an incredibly strong free. And just because Perfektion on the last RuneScape 3 leagues was incredibly strong for Invention, it really did make Invention such a powerful skill and a really quick 200 mil as well. And 200 mil is really good for league points. It's one of the top tiers and gives you around 400 points. But really interested in Devout because I don't think that was there. Rejuvenated sounds like going to pick a previous relic. So we'll see what they are and how they're going to go for that. So the first one we're going to look at is going to be Devout. So this is going to grant you a Devout Yak pouch and the Ethereal Storage Scroll. The Devout Yak is a summoning familiar with 32 inventory slots. It can access the bank from anywhere and can change items to and from notes. So this sounds like something which used to be called Banknote or Banker's Note, which was used before. Very, very strong. You can think like something like runecrafting. You can go and take like Noted Pure Essence to an altar and Unnoted as well. Incredibly good for that kind of thing. Maybe a bit more limited in RuneScape 3 because, again, there's so many different alternatives to skills and stuff, but this could be an incredibly strong thing to go and pick as well. The Ethereal Storage Scroll can be used to repeat the last unnoted action using the last noted item and amount. The scroll and pouch are never consumed and do not require summoning points. Familiars which give you stat boost also give 10 XP before leagues multipliers in their respective skill when gaining XP up to every 6 seconds. So something, for example, like a Granite Lobster will give you fishing XP gradually as well. It's just going to be a nice little boost to have alongside it as well. Every 6 seconds for that is very, very good as well. And there's some familiars which will be very good in terms of the XP they provide as well. There's mining familiars. You have quite a diverse range actually. That might be something to have a look into. This is actually quite a decent little relic. Summoning scrolls are no longer consumed when used. Familiar spell points costs are now reduced to 10% of their original value, which if you're someone who's got some of the better combat familiars, be able to go and spam those scrolls at a much quicker rate because they're not costing you as many summoning points. That could mean that summoning could really be here for some decent damage. Following up with this as well, familiars deal more damage based on your summoning level, up to plus 500% damage at 99 summoning. So really, when I was mentioning the one where the scrolls are reduced, I was thinking about a Steel Titan. A Steel Titan with plus 500 damage at 99 summoning would be quite fun to look at actually. This is really gave a bit of a life to actually have a summoning relic, which is quite as strong as what this Devout one is. The Yak and having the ability to unnote stuff is really, really good. Some storage as well with some inventory slot, very nice. You gotta think if you're gonna go and camp a certain boss, you can go note all your supplies and simply unnote it as well. I think that scroll is going to be used a lot more than the actual storage in the Yak itself, but really interesting. But you gotta think like this could be applied to certain things. If you don't have the ability to bank skilling items, you could simply just note it with the Yak. I think it would be a much later tiered relic compared to like some of the early skilling stuff. But again, very, very good there. That could be really used in some really tight spots. Things like archaeology, noting all the archaeology materials for soils, that could be useful depending on what sort of path you're going to take. Now, one which I think is going to be an automatic pick for a lot of people is going to be Perfektion. Perfektion is the Invention relic, and last year it was incredibly good and incredibly strong, and I really don't expect that to change this league's either. So Perfektion is going to grant you the Inventor's Toolbox. This is going to act as an XP capacitator, but can store 10 times max charges and also charges 10 times faster. It also has 2 gizmo slots which are applied in addition to any equipped perks, which basically means you have access to more perks than what we would not have in a normal game, which is going to be just broken to start with. You must be using an augmented item for these perks to be active. These can be swapped out freely. Additionally, the toolbox allows you to teleport to Inventor's workbenches, which are available in your unlocked area. So first of all, the Invention toolbox is just crazy by itself. So if you didn't know what a XP capacitator is, basically what you do is when you're doing an activity, you can store your invention charges into the capacitator rather than use it on your weapons and items. And then when you have a tier of items or weapons or skilling items as well, which you want to increase the invention level of and basically get their charges up, you can use the XP capacitator to basically double the rate at which it does it. But this time it's going to be 10 times as quicker, and the capacitator is going to charge 10 times quicker as well, which is going to be really, really good. When disassembling items, your junk chance is reduced to 0, which is toggleable, but again, incredibly strong. Basically means whatever you're going to be disassembling, you're going to be getting items for, which means that you'll have plenty of items to make gizmos, which means you'll have the most incredible rate of invention XP, and it's just going to be a free 200 mil as well. Machines can be built from level 1 and run 10 times faster. That itself is very good. Even if you're sort of playing the long game on maxing, this will pretty much sort out 99 construction. If you don't go for the Herblord perk, which makes unfinished potions, your machines can do that as well. If you've got quite a lot of alchables, you can go and alch things. You can go and disassemble stuff into even more components. You can go and have alchers on the run or also plank makers. The machine one there is very strong. And the fact it's 10 times quicker, it's just going to be just going to be the choice really. So this is going to obtain 10 times invention materials when disassembling items. Augmented items and machine consume no charges, which is nice actually because the charges of going to get divine charges can be a little bit tedious and annoying. The fact you've got that, it just means it's going to save you a massive stint of having to go and get supplies and stuff like that, which is what we want in leagues. We don't want to go and like spend all our time gathering stuff. We just want to jump into the PVM or go and chase those league points. The capacity of machines is increased by 10 times. Helpful perks will trigger 20% more often. Does not stack with items of level 20 benefits. And then finally, you're going to unlock all the Dwarven and Goblin tech trees, which again, Perfektion is just, yeah, is what the name basically says really. It is very, very good, and Invention is going to be so powerful. To have those 2 extra equipment perks is going to be crazy. Like the amount of extra damage or accuracy or whatever you decide to do is going to be incredible for that one as well. Now, what I think Perfektion will be tied up with in terms of the relic tiers is going to be Rejuvenated. So Rejuvenated basically gives you a chance to go back on the previous tier. So if, let's say Rejuvenated's tier 6 relic, from tier 6 down to go and pick another relic you've missed out on because of choice and stuff like that as well. Normally that comes against something like Perfektion. Whether you want to pick another Rejuvenated one, it depends on your gameplay. You might find that something is much more suited to the kind of gameplay you guys want. But again, once this is released on the master tree of all the relics and whatever tiers we fall under, we'll have a look. But I think whatever comes up against Perfektion probably won't be getting picked. I think Perfektion is probably one of the most overpowered relics we've seen so far. But I'm a big fan of the Devout one actually. The Devout one looks good and it gives you some ways of going to tackle more annoying skills. Also as well, you can go and extend your boss trips. You can go and basically not have to bank because you've got the ability to bank through the yak as well, which is actually going to be really, really good. However, that is going to be today's RuneScape League's relic reveals. 2 very strong ones and the Rejuvenated one, which shouldn't be overlooked because you do have the ability to go and tailor something to what your style of play is. So I'm really looking forward to when we're going to get the final ones releasing and all the different tiers. As I mentioned before, we'll make a video going through what my game plan is and what I'm looking to do. But Perfektion, I think, is 99% in my list. And Devout actually has got me thinking about what I could do with that as well. However, what I'm looking for, as always, is for you guys drop in the comment section down below. Which ones are you thinking for? Do you think that Perfektion one is good? Do you think it's an automatic pick? I think compared to the Perfektion relic they had last year, they've massively improved it. Like, just the Inventor's Toolbox itself is so useful to have that ability. It's going to give you some teleports and really what it's going to give you in terms of the XP capacitator stuff and the additional perks. I just think it's a bit broken. So yeah, let me know what you think about all 3 in the comment section down below. If you are brand new, hit that subscription button. Leagues is coming in a week and I've got some big plans on some big content and big videos for you guys to enjoy as well. But going to wrap the video there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.